ChatGPT just dropped version 5.2. Gemini is now ranked #1, and NotebookLM can turn your docs into podcasts in 2 minutes. These 3 tools together will save you 10 hours every single week. I'm about to show you exactly how to use them. All right, the 3 AI tools that just got massive updates. ChatGPT released version 5.2, Gemini launched version 3, and NotebookLM added features that honestly sound like science fiction. Here's the crazy part: most people are using these tools separately, but when you combine them, you unlock something completely different. You can research with NotebookLM, write with ChatGPT, and verify everything with Gemini. What used to take 3 weeks now takes 3 days. Let me show you exactly what changed. ChatGPT 5.2 just launched, and it's not a small upgrade. This is the first AI model to reach human expert level on professional tasks. It beats industry professionals on 70% of knowledge work tasks. That's massive. There are 3 versions now. Instant is the fastest for everyday work. Thinking is for complex projects that need deeper reasoning. Pro is the smartest option when you need absolute quality. The speed improvements are insane. Instant handles questions, writing, and translation faster than ever. Thinking can now tackle multi-step projects that take hours of work. It's better at coding, analyzing data, and making complex decisions. And here's the best part: Canvas is still completely free for everyone. Canvas lets you edit documents and code in real time with ChatGPT. You don't copy and paste anymore. You just tell ChatGPT what to change and watch it happen live. Let me give you an example for the AI Profit Boardroom. Say you're creating a sales page for our new automation course. You open Canvas and tell ChatGPT to write the entire page, include benefits, testimonials, pricing, and a call to action. ChatGPT creates everything instantly. Then you say, make the headline more powerful. Add a case study about how one member automated their entire client onboarding process. ChatGPT updates it right in front of you. No switching tabs, no losing context. Everything happens in one workspace. You can even upload data and have ChatGPT create charts and dashboards. This is perfect for building landing pages, email sequences, or business reports. The productivity jump is real. Let me quickly tell you about the AI Profit Boardroom. If you want to learn how to save time and automate your business with tools like ChatGPT 5.2, Gemini 3, and NotebookLM, this is exactly what we teach. We show you how to build systems that generate leads while you sleep, how to create content in half the time, how to close more deals with way less effort. The link is in the description. Now back to the tools. Now let's talk about Gemini 3. Google just did something incredible. Gemini 3 is now ranked #1 on the LLM leaderboard. It dethroned ChatGPT. ChatGPT held that spot for 6 months, not anymore. Here's what makes Gemini 3 different. It can handle 1 million tokens of context. That's like reading 1,500 pages in one conversation. You can upload entire business plans, marketing strategies, or research papers. Gemini remembers all of it. The reasoning is also significantly better. On the humanities last exam benchmark, Gemini 3 scored 37.5%. ChatGPT 5.2 scored 26.5%. That's a huge gap. Gemini 3 is better at complex logic, understanding images and video together, and solving problems that need deep thinking. There are 3 versions of Gemini 3. Flash is the fastest and it's completely free. Pro is the smartest for most tasks. Deep Think is for really complex reasoning problems. It takes longer but gives you PhD level answers. Here's how I use Gemini 3 for the AI Profit Boardroom. I upload all our member surveys, I upload competitor analysis, I upload our content performance data. Then I ask Gemini to find patterns. What topics get the most engagement? What pain points keep showing up? What content should we create next month? Gemini processes everything and gives me a complete strategic plan. It connects dots I would never see myself. This is what 1 million tokens of context actually means in practice. You can make better decisions because the AI sees the entire picture. Now let's talk about NotebookLM, because this tool is absolutely insane. NotebookLM is Google's research assistant, and it just got upgraded to run on Gemini 3. The context window is 4 times larger than before. The conversation memory is 6 times longer. But here's a feature that completely blows my mind. Audio overviews. You upload documents and NotebookLM reads them. Then it creates a podcast-style summary with 2 AI hosts discussing your content. It sounds like a real radio show. It takes about 2 minutes to generate. I tested this with our AI Profit Boardroom training materials. I uploaded 10 lesson PDFs about automation frameworks. NotebookLM created a 20-minute audio overview. The hosts explained the frameworks, discussed real use cases, and even debated which strategies work best for different business types. It sounded completely natural, like 2 smart people having a real conversation about your content. You can choose from 4 audio styles: deep dive for detailed analysis, quick overview for fast summaries, conversational for easier listening, or focused when you want specific topics covered, but it gets even better. NotebookLM now generates videos too. You upload your research and it creates video summaries with visuals. You also get flashcards and quizzes automatically. If you're creating educational content or building a community like the AI Profit Boardroom, this is a complete game changer. You create the material once. NotebookLM turns it into audio, video, flashcards, and quizzes. Your members get multiple formats to learn from. You save hours and hours of production time. Now, here's where the real magic happens. You don't use these tools alone. You use them together as a system. Let me show you a real workflow. Say you want to create a lead magnet for the AI Profit Boardroom, something that teaches people how to automate their client onboarding process. First, you go to NotebookLM, you upload articles about onboarding automation, you upload case studies from successful companies, you upload your own client data and results. NotebookLM gives you an audio overview of all the research. You listen while you work on other tasks. Now you have the full picture in your head without spending 3 hours reading. Next, you go to ChatGPT Canvas. You tell it to write a lead magnet based on what you learned. Write a 10-page guide called the 5-Step Client Onboarding System. Include templates, checklists, and real examples from the AI Profit Boardroom community. ChatGPT creates the entire guide in Canvas. You edit it live, change the intro, add a case study from one of our members. Shorten section 3. Everything updates instantly. Now you want to make sure the logic is solid. You copy the guide into Gemini 3 Pro. You ask it to find gaps in the reasoning. Are there steps that don't make sense? Is anything missing? Could a complete beginner follow this system? Gemini reads the whole thing and gives you detailed feedback. You fix the issues. Now you have a complete polished lead magnet. Total time, maybe 2 hours. Without these tools, it would take 2 full days minimum. Let's talk about pricing, because I know you're wondering. ChatGPT has a free plan and it includes Canvas now. You get faster speeds and priority access to new features in the Plus plan. The Pro plan is only for people who need absolute top performance. Gemini has a free tier with Flash. You get Gemini Pro and 2 terabytes of storage. NotebookLM is completely free. All the features I mentioned are free. Audio overviews, video generation, flashcards, everything. Use ChatGPT free, Gemini Flash, and NotebookLM. That combo alone will save you hours every single week. Here's what most people miss. These tools aren't just about speed, they're about better thinking. Gemini helps you see patterns in huge amounts of data. ChatGPT helps you create and iterate fast. NotebookLM helps you process research without reading for hours. When you combine them, you make better decisions, you create better content, you solve problems faster. This isn't about replacing your brain, it's about upgrading how your brain works. Think about it like this. You have 3 assistants. One is great at research, one is great at writing, one is great at analysis. They work together perfectly. That's what this workflow gives you. Let me give you one more example. Say you're planning content for the AI Profit Boardroom YouTube channel. You want to know what topics will perform best. You upload 6 months of video data to NotebookLM, titles, descriptions, view counts, comments. NotebookLM creates an audio summary of what's working. Then you ask Gemini 3 to analyze the data deeper. What patterns exist? What topics have the highest engagement? What keywords show up most in comments? Gemini gives you a strategic breakdown. Now you go to ChatGPT Canvas. You tell it to create a content calendar based on Gemini's insights. Write 30 video titles, include hooks, key points, and thumbnail ideas. ChatGPT builds the whole calendar in minutes. You edit it live until it's perfect. This is how you work smarter, not harder. Here's my challenge for you. Pick one task you do every week. Research, writing, analysis, whatever. Use these 3 tools together on that task. See how much time you save. I bet it's at least 3 hours. Now imagine doing that for every task. 10 hours saved per week. That's an entire workday. You can reinvest that time into growing your business, spending time with family, learning new skills, whatever matters to you. And if you want the full process, SOPs, and 100+ AI use cases like this one, join the AI Success Lab. It's our free AI community. Links in the comments and description. You'll get all the video notes from there, plus access to our community of 40,000 members who are crushing it with AI. You'll see exactly how people are automating their businesses and saving massive amounts of time. It's completely free to join. And if you want more AI updates like this, hit that subscribe button. I'm dropping new videos every single day showing you the latest tools and exactly how to use AI to automate and scale your business. I'll see you in the next one.